It takes a lot of drugs to make somebody think a film about killer wasps on a low budget is a good idea. To then show a quote from Revelations at the start and make biblical wrath a theme, well, that takes something else entirely. But after all that, to finish it and call it Waspnado, that takes something too terrible to speak of. Probably satanic prayer, I don't know. I'm always confused by these really low budget films that try to accomplish something that requires many millions of dollars in budget. Truly countless times, people like this with no budget have managed to prove that filmmaking isn't for everyone. And I say this with certainty that my limited abilities in acting, writing, directing, or editing are better than those used throughout this film, which is a really sad indictment. Basically, and I'll try to explain the plot, but I can't stress enough it's not actually there. So there's this guy with a cross. That's the opening scene. Then there's these people in the rainforest that say these rare bees have a queen that can take human form. Then there's this guy having a nightmare about when a cop killed his friend. Then he wakes up in a city where everything is going to shit. Doesn't really explain what that means. Moving on, now it's the next day and this guy with two of his friends are wearing super bright yellow and black clothes. And have left the city and are having a stare down at gunpoint with two country yokels. The sheriff arrives, stalks them all down, and then wasps attack. Unexplained. Never explained. Never even kind of explained. The wasps arrive, they kill one person, the others all get away, talk for a while, keep moving, the wasps arrive, kill one person, the others all get away. You get the point! This is one of the rare films that's so bad that I had to do a full-length reaction video to it on the channel, which is already up, and you can check that out if you dare. But because of how depressing that was, I felt I needed cleanse at the end of it, so here is my right after watching it reaction, and this is, I hope, the first ever YouTube movie review to come from a bathtub. Here is my 1 minute review for Waspnado, or Tsunambee, The Wrath Cometh. That's also a name. It isn't so much that it's a movie which is really religiously based, that is about killer bees. Actually it is. It's exactly that. That is why I hate it, yeah. I had to come cleanse myself here because it was so bad, and because I needed to sober up, because I drank so much to get through this film, that I'm now here. I'm reviewing a movie. All of the characters are terrible. It's not just that it doesn't make sense, it's that it... and the ending... There's so much water in my butt crack. I'm giving Murder in the First Degree 5 out of 100. 5. It's not the worst film I've ever seen. It is the 5th worst film I've ever seen. Exactly. Also, and it shouldn't really matter, but the bees bring people back to life after they die. And nobody says the word zombies in the entire film. It's hard sometimes to think of things on YouTube that other people don't do in the realms of what I do. This is one of those times. This is probably the first time you've seen someone review a movie from a bathtub on YouTube. So you should subscribe.